as many Bulls fans have said, well, why haven't we made a big move to make us better? Here's what I'm going to tell you. It's actually good that the Bulls have not made a super splash move. You know why? Because the Bulls' second offseason being here, it was their first full offseason, but their second offseason, they're talking about the year they signed DeMar DeRozan and all that. They went completely in with having a little bit of money. Keep in mind, they had no cap space when they signed DeMar DeRozan, Alex Caruso, and Lonzo Ball. That's why they had to create those as sign-in trades to get those guys in here. But with that said, that the reason why it's good is that, for all my Bulls fans that over the last few months have complained, oh my God, the run after February was bad. March basketball isn't real. Why are we believing in March basketball? Why did it this? And then turn around this offseason and say, why haven't we made the big moves to make this thing? Guess what? Actually evaluate where you are. And that's the way that I look at it, is that the Bulls saw a bit of a glimpse. And in prior years, AK would have took that little bit of a glimpse and said, all right, bet. We're about to throw a bunch of money right into supporting that little glimpse that we had, and then we're left with the team that we're then locked into with only basically a little bit of a glimpse. The Bulls, the season that they traded for Nikola Vucevic, they were on pace to make the playoffs. Then Zach LaVine went down with COVID, and he missed 2 weeks, the final 2 weeks of the season. Maybe it was even a little bit longer than that. And then the Bulls didn't make the playoffs, but the Bulls had that little bit of glimpse of, oh, we made the Vooch trade, and we were right there being a playoff team, and then they went out and got DeMar. They went out and got Alex Caruso. They went out and got Lonzo. They went out and traded Laurie, right? They went out and did all these things as if they were a team that had proven anything yet, right? And had the team actually said, bet, let's wait and see what this addition of Nikola Vucevic looks like first. Let's see if we actually can make the playoffs with just Zach LaVine and Vooch and whatever we have surrounding them. And then if we can make it in a full season, now let's go all in to support that, right? Even that extra little bit of waiting, right? Could have got the Bulls something. Could have told the Bulls exactly where they were. Could have maybe saved off one of the picks that we sent to Orlando. A lot of different things there. So the fact that the Bulls are showing more patience and actually evaluating what they have on the roster. The Trey Jones contract is $8 million. That's nothing. That's a sneeze in the pan. And really, when you're talking about in the grand scheme, it's 4% of the salary cap. So even though they have re-signed Trey Jones, that's nothing, right? And so when you have the $61 million in expiring contracts, when you have your big names in Kobe White and Ayo Dosunmu, bigger names in Kobe White and Ayo Dosunmu coming into unrestricted free agency, guess what? If you made a bunch of big moves to support this core and then those guys become unrestricted free agents, you're going to be more inclined to pay whatever to keep those guys because you've now invested in what that team could look like.